going on, everybody? Ultralight Fisherman here. It's the morning after my first video of the little pond in the town next to me. I got a little bit of a late start this morning. It's 7:07. I woke up just a couple minutes ago, brewed some coffee, took out the trash, and now it's time to go catch some fish. Probably gonna do a little bit of, I wouldn't call it pond hopping, but I'm gonna be trying a few different spots today. The lake that I'm going to is pretty big and it requires a lot of driving to get to, you know, a lot of the good spots. So I think I'm gonna try a couple of smaller spots that I've had some success with. And if it's just not working out, then there's a lake that's like a smaller lake that's on the way back home, and then there's an even smaller pond that's on the way back home from that. So that's kind of how my mornings go and my days off. You know, at least one of them anyways. I typically go out for a quasi sunrise trip. Sometimes sunrise, sometimes just after sunrise, like right now. And I end up hitting, you know, the main big lake is about 30 minutes away, and then I hop down to the other pond on the way home, depending on how the fishing was. If the fishing wasn't great at the lake, then I hop to the smaller lake, fish a little bit there. Fishing is kind of tough there. There's only one spot that you can really fish, so it's kind of pressured, and you know, the fishing has gotten worse progressively as more and more people have fished there. So I like to start at the big lake, then I move to the slightly smaller lake, the medium-sized lake, as it were, and then I move to like pretty much a large pond as the last stop, as kind of a fail-all. So that's just kind of the plan for today. We're gonna kind of see how it goes and see what's going on. But yeah, we'll pick it back up at the lake, and hopefully we can go catch some fish today and have a great day. And it's really nice and calm. It's like 60-something degrees, so it's just a perfect morning for fishing. And hopefully the wind isn't too crazy at that lake, but we had some rain last night, which could affect things. So we'll have to see. Yeah, hopefully we can get on some fish. Let's go catch some fish. So what I like to do when I come here is mostly I just like to start at the left here and then scooch over and just work my way up the bank. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. Rev roast with this little Vibrax spinner on there. Oh, I didn't even know I had a fish on. I thought I was stuck on that lily pad. Nice perch. Alright, well that's an easy release. Right there. Floppy fish. Alright, cool. We're on the board. I thought I just had a lily pad, and then all of a sudden the lily pad pulled back. I was like, wait a minute. There's a fish on there. Didn't even realize. I think I'm going to switch spots here in a minute. It's really calm on that other side. Typically it's super windy, so I want to go see if I can take advantage of the lack of wind. There's something tiny just nipping at the tail. I see him. I think it looks like a little perch. Alright. Let's go ahead and move spots. I'll pick it back up at the next one. Okay. Alright. Just want to get some fish, man. Just want to catch some fish. Alright. So I'm actually going to bring all three rods. I'm going to bring my 6'6", my 6 foot, and my 5 foot, just to have some different options for where the fish are and casting distance, and I can switch between a couple different colors of jigs, and I got a little spinner on this one, so let's go see if we can make that work. Hopefully we can catch some fish. Normally I like to hit right up there, but these geese seem to kind of have this area on lockdown. So I think I'm just going to scooch in there and say, excuse me. He's staring me down, look at him. Excuse me. Is it okay if I fish here, please? I would be ever so appreciative. I'm sorry to disturb your sleep, but I would like to catch some fish. Ah, yes, thank you. Thank you very much. You guys are very kind. Can you just move a little quicker? A nice sip of water in the morning. I know, that's right. Look at them, they're all just getting some water in the morning. Okay. Alright, you guys can stay there, that's okay. I'll cast past you guys, don't even worry about it. Don't even trip. Yeah, normally it's like crazy windy right here, so I'm happy to see that a lot of this wind is gone. Oh, thank you. So on this I've got just a little mule minnow 2.2 with a 1/32 ounce mule jig, white, with a silver blade. And I got 10-pound braid on this, along with a 4-pound fluoroleader. I think unfortunately the water might be a little too shallow to be using this spinnerbait. Right up by that stump. There it is. Look at his little jumps. What's up, bud? All right. Pretty fish. Thanks, bud. There's a fish. What is that, pumpkin seed? Oh yeah. Nice. Come here, buddy. Nice fish. That's a gorgeous fish. It's like a 7-inch pumpkin seed. It's pretty. It's fat too. Nice and healthy. Right on. Thanks, bud. Ugh. It's kind of crowded. Well, that was a lot of fun. I think that I had a great time. And I'll tell you what, 3 species, 3 fish, not too bad. I do like that lake a lot. Typically, it produces a little bit better. And again, I'm kind of running out of time, and the GoPro's running out of battery, so I needed to be somewhat careful on how far I went and where I decided to go. But we had an absolute blast this morning. It was a nice 2-hour fishing trip. And I'm gonna have a lot of footage to comb through, so I'm gonna go ahead and get back, run the errands for the day, and hopefully I can hit that little spot on the way home from running the errands, but we'll see. If I do again, I'm gonna toss it in after this little outro here, but anyways, thanks for watching. I will see you guys on the next video, and tight lines. Peace. Just gotta wait for the old geese to cross the street. Excuse me. Thank you, friends. Have a nice day.